everyone, and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
Yes, we do, and today we've got a fun garland that we're going to be making. And I love garlands, don't you?
I do.
Yep, so we are going to make one today.
This is going to be a Christmas garland that we're making.
Yep.
It's going to be easy to make. It's going to just really stand out, so I'm excited about this one.
Yes, I am too. And actually, this one is that we're making one long one, so she'll be working on half and I'll be working on the other half. So we've got our middle here, so we think we know where the middle is, and
I think
we are ready to go.
So this is a 9-foot garland. This is a flocked garland, and this is from Walmart.
It sure is.
But any kind of flocked garland would work. I like the snow flocked look, but if you prefer just a regular greenery garland, you could. It's totally up to you.
Yes, what we're doing here, you could do on any kind of garland for sure.
Hey, Beverly.
Hey, Beverly.
Kelly and Regina.
Hey,
we're so
Kelly,
glad.
Regina. Hey.
Hey, Ginger.
Hey there.
And Barb, good afternoon. We are so glad you guys are joining us today.
Yes, we are.
So we're going to go ahead and get started for today.
Yep, and the first thing that we do, which is what I'm doing right now, is you make sure to fluff your garland out. And with the garland, you know, you've seen us, if you've watched us, you've seen us fluff out the wreath, the pine wreaths. With the garland, you're just literally going to pull the stem straight and pull one way, one the other. Just make it look full and just make sure they're not all mashed down, because they will be when you get it out of the box.
So, like I said, this is a 9-foot garland, so it pretty much takes up our whole table.
It does.
But hopefully you guys can see this well enough today. Hey, Angie. We're so glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are.
So if you are watching us live, y'all be sure to type live in the comments. Let us know where you're watching us from. If you're watching us on replay, just type replay in the comments. And again, let us know where you're from.
That's right.
So the first thing, we've got it fluffed pretty good.
Yep, got it fluffed out.
I think mine is. I had worked on it some before we started. So
yeah,
it's pretty. But by fluffing it, we're going to be able to have a place to put all of our ornaments and bows and ribbons and all that.
Yes.
So we actually already have our bows made. We made whimsical bows for this. We have lots of tutorials showing you how to make this kind of bow. We have used, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 different ribbons. And it's just whatever color scheme you're going for, you can use for your ribbons.
Yes, for sure. And did you say that we already have video showing how to do this? So she'll link that in the comments so that you can see exactly how to make this.
So I'm going to actually, we already kind of know where the center is because we figured it out before. We've got a little spot here. So what you want to do for this, you want to find the center of your garland. And so what we did, we just kind of stood it up, just pulled it up and made sure that the ends matched, and we found exactly where the center was. This is a 9-foot garland. If you wanted to measure it out, you could.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and put our first bow right here in the center. And we used 26 gauge floral wire to make this. So I'm just attaching it with the wire directly onto the base of the garland.
And you'll see that I'm attaching a smaller one. Basically, we did the exact same thing, except she did 4 loops for most of her ribbons, and I only did 2 because I didn't want the 2 on the side to be as large. And I didn't you use, you used the glitter red, the little small one, 7/8, and I the 1 inch, that's the 1 inch, and I didn't use that on the small bows on each side. So that is the only difference. And so we've got our bows attached.
I've got one more little one that I'm also going to attach, and I need to know exactly where so that I can measure it out over here.
Yes, and I left I'd say about 5 inches, about this much. Okay. However much that is, about that much. Yeah.
I'll
on the end. So just a little bit on the end. Yeah, maybe a little longer. Maybe that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can figure it out.
Yeah, so not much.
Y'all be sure to share this video, please. Share it with your friends.
Yes.
Anybody that you know who would like to learn how to make a garland.
Yes, because these are fun to make. They really are. And like Amanda said, they are easy. They look a lot harder than they are. They really do. I know that we've had several people tell us that they just scare them thinking about trying to make one. And really, they are not difficult. I think they're a lot easier than working on a wreath, personally.
Actually, I do too.
I think they're a lot easier. So, if you've never made one, make sure to try that. And the good thing about the flocked garland is once we put, I mean, look how pretty it is already with just the bows. So, you don't have to do a lot to these, and that's a good plus.
And
with
if you just wanted to use ribbons and bows, you could do that all throughout.
Yes, you definitely could.
You know, deco mesh throughout.
Yes.
There's so much that you can do with these kind of garlands. And this was, I think, $14. I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was
$14.97
$14.97
for the garland. It's 9 foot from Walmart.
Yes, and you know, I'm telling you, you won't find a
price.
better deal than that. No.
Right.
Okay, now since we've got our bows on, the first thing I want to do, we've got these beautiful big ornaments, and you can use any kind of large ornaments, but we're going to use these two, and we want these to be right here under the bow, just like that. Yeah, just like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that I've got them where I want them, and then I'm just going to take some wire, and I've got to get my wire cutters out from under here. And again, we're using the 26 gauge wire, and I'm just going to wire those to one of the flock pine pieces up under the bow. And you do want to make sure that you get it pretty good up under that bow so that it'll hang in the right place and all. So I am going to attach it to one piece of pine right here.
So y'all let us know in the comments if you have already finished your Christmas decorating.
I have not.
I have not either.
No.
Well, the inside is pretty much done, but I'm still, well.
And I'm the opposite.
We haven't even started the outside.
Yeah.
Just
our outside
I do have a wreath.
Yeah. Yes, you do have a wreath.
But the other decorations we have not even started.
Yeah. But they will get there.
Maybe this weekend.
Okay. So we've got our pretty ornaments. Uh-oh, well, hers just came.
Yeah,
did it break? Uh-oh. Well, we'll just glue it because that one can be up higher anyway. So we're just going to glue it up here on the top part. Let me just take this wire off. And that's going to be even prettier, I think. You want me to glue it, or?
Yeah, we can glue, and it's got some wire too, but it did come through. So
it did come through.
I wouldn't just wire it. I mean, it needs to be glued too.
I'm just gonna stick the end of this right down into the glue, so and we are using a glue skillet right here, and so I am just sticking the end right there. And then I'm going to stick it up here in my pine and take a pine piece and just wrap it around.
And so we can wrap that wire too, and then it'll be double.
And then it's double.
So yes,
fixed.
If things happen like that, and they will when you're crafting or when you're wreath making or whatever,
you just find a way to make it work.
There is always another way.
There's always a fix.
Always.
So, I just want to make sure I get this in a good, get it connected really good.
And it probably is going to take just a minute to dry because that is pretty heavy.
It is pretty heavy. So then I'm going to put it right back down. But, and my top came off. So, because you know what? I forgot to glue it. And so I am going to put that top right back on. I put some glue right there. There we go. And that is glued.
Let's see. Angie said I've got 2 of my trees decorated and a wreath and a half finished garland up so far. Well, you are on your way, Angie.
You are. That is great. That is great. I can tell you that normally I've got mine completely finished by now. So, of course, it is driving me crazy that I can't do the rest of it. But until we get the remodel finished, I can't. But we're getting closer. So, they're telling me a week before Christmas, and I said I'm putting up my tree even if it's the day before Christmas. I'm getting my tree up. Yes.
Yeah. It just feels like Christmas when there's a tree.
Yep.
All right, so now that we have those, we're going to let those dry for just a minute.
And then we're going to...
You know what? I just realized we didn't even tell you what we're working with today.
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
We didn't show you our supplies. Oops. So, I will show you that. We got a couple of poinsettias we're going to be adding on here. And
these are gorgeous, too. Look at those.
Those are from Hobby Lobby. We've also got some glitter curly stems that we're going to be using from Hobby Lobby. We have got some little green and red picks. These are also from Hobby Lobby. And then we've just got an assortment of balls. And actually, most of these balls came from
Walmart.
Yeah. So we've got red, green, just different balls in different sizes.
They're so pretty.
And we've got some berries and some glitter heather here that we've got too. So we're just going to have some fun with it.
Just putting it all in here.
Now we also have some pieces of ribbon that we've cut.
Yep, some little tails
that we're going to add to. We want to add some of that black and white and let it pop in there.
Yep.
All right, so I think we're good to go.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our poinsettias in, and they're going to go, I'd say that's about, what, 14, 15 inches from our bow. So we're just going to...
Actually, you know what? Is there a...
yes, I got my tape measure.
Let's measure so we make sure.
Yes,
I don't
we
really
can
want to guess this. Let's make sure.
Now, let's see. I'm going to go right up from the bottom. Well, look at there, 15 inches. I can't believe I got that close. Okay, so there you go.
And you did it from the ornament?
From right, no, I did it from up under the tail. There you go.
All right, well, I had mine pretty much
at that spot, too. Pretty much perfect. There you go. Now, I'm going to glue this, but I'm also going to take this stem and just kind of wrap it around the middle here, and that's going to make it stand up and hold exactly where I want it to. But I always like to add some glue just to make sure.
And we're using a glue skillet for ours. We always use a glue skillet pretty much for all of our projects.
Yes, because it's so nice to not have to hold something in your hands.
But if you don't have a glue skillet, definitely a glue gun. But you do want to use hot glue for this. I would recommend it.
Yes. So I am just twisting that stem around the base just like that. And that is the prettiest poinsettia. Love that. Okay, now I've got to get the glue off my fingers, and then we can add some of the other things. The first thing that I want to do, I've got some other large ornaments, and I want to me it's easier if I go ahead and put any of my large ornaments first, and then I can kind of fill in with some of my smaller ones. So we've got a couple of our ball ornaments, and I always take off the little hanger part, because as you saw with that, they will come loose. Yeah. And you don't want that to happen. And then I'm just going to dip it right down. I need to stir my... You got the stir stick? Yeah. I just need something to stir it with right quick. And then we just put it right down into the glue.
And you want to make sure with these that you're getting that glue all around really good. So, I mean, you're going to use a good bit of hot glue for this one. Yes,
you are. Now, the first one I'm going to put here between the bow and my poinsettia, the first large ornament. So I'm going to put that one right in there. And once I put it down, I want to go ahead and move all of my pine pieces in place, because once it dries, you can't move it. So you want to make sure to get your pine pieces. I put some out, you know, on either side sticking up, because you don't want it to look like they're mashed down. So I'm just going to kind of move those around just like that. Okay, so I've got my ball ornament in and my poinsettia. Now I've got a green little I can't think what you call these. Finial. Yes, finial. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, and I'm going to take that hanger off, and I'm going to glue this the same way. I'm going to go about, I'd say, just a little bit past my green poinsettia, and I'm just going to put that in just like that. And again, I'm just moving all of my pine pieces around.
And you want to hold these down just for a minute.
Yep.
To make sure they really hold well.
Yes.
Hey Gia, thank you so much for joining us today. Those of you who are with us, we're so glad you guys have
we appreciate
have joined us today
yes.
live. And if you're watching the replay, we're thankful for you.
Yes,
too.
we are. We appreciate y'all taking time. We know everybody is so busy, especially this time of year, so we definitely appreciate you taking the time to watch us. That means a lot. Now I've got a red and white one, and I'm just going to take off this little hanger, and I'm going to bring that about halfway between my green one and my bow here. You just want to make sure you've got these spread all out. So I've got a lot of glue on that, so I'm going to put that one right there. But I'm always amazed at how quickly a garland can come together and be so pretty with very little.
Yeah, and at any point with this, you could stop. You know, we kind of keep adding and layering. But
I like a lot of stuff, but you don't have to.
No, you've got the flocked wreath, and it really, you know, it's pretty on its own.
Yes, it is. Okay, now I've got one more of my red balls. So I think, do I have room? No, don't have room there. I'm going to put it on this side right up against my bow. And now keep in mind, like we said, you can use as few ornaments or as many as you choose. And answer me this, if y'all got a second. How many of you have finished your Christmas shopping? I'm going to tell you, usually by now, there again, I have completely finished. And I feel like I am so behind this year, and I can't stand that.
I think that I've almost finished.
Have you? That is good. Because you're as busy as I am.
Yes.
Or busier.
Now, the shopping part is pretty much done, but for me, it's not the shopping part.
It's the wrapping.
It's the wrapping.
Yeah.
I'll wait until the very last minute.
Well, I usually what I try to do, my husband and I, he's great about handing me stuff. You know, he'll stand there and hand me the tape and hand me the ribbon and hand me this and cut things for me. So we're kind of a team. But usually, as soon as I get something in, if I get it in the mail, I wrap it. But this year, not so much. But I have wrapped a bunch. I've still got a bunch more.
I haven't wrapped.
All right, I just want to show you where we are, but I don't want to pick it all the way up because I want to make sure that that they're good and dry. But this is where we are so far. And of course my bow needs fluffing, but now we're just going to continue to add, but now we're going to add these cute little picks from Hobby Lobby. And you know, everything that you're adding is just adding more interest. But like I said, you can stop at any point. But I like, to me, the more the better. So we're going to just keep adding.
We definitely tend to be the go big or go home type.
Definitely.
But if you're not like us, that's okay.
That's okay. Now I'm going to put these in between. So I'm going to just sit these here. I've got one here at the bottom. You already dipped yours? Well, that's all right. And then I'm going to put my other one up here beside my bow. So that's the one I'm going to do first.
Angie, the red and green ornaments are actually, they're from Walmart.
They are.
Yeah.
And now I take up one of the pine pieces and wrap it around, but I also put the glue on the stem. So once it cools off just a bit, I take my finger and just wrap it around that stem of the garland just to make sure that it stays really good. So, and then of course I have to get the glue off my fingers again. All right, so now I've got to put these two in.
And the third one, I'm guessing we're going to put over here beside here.
Mm-hmm. Right there. Yep. Oops, I dropped glue on that one. Uh-oh. Okay. And you just want to make sure you get them in there good. And just like always, pull your pine pieces around so that you got them where you want them to be. Okay.
You know, and one thing I feel like if you're doing this by yourself, definitely if you work in segments, it kind of, especially if you're doing a long one. This is 9 foot, but actually we're probably going to extend it even. It's
going to be
we're
very
only doing
long.
9 foot today, but it's going to end up being what, not 20?
200 and, what did I say, 218 inches.
So that is what, like,
that's like 2 9 foot. Let's see. Wait a minute. What did I say?
About
yeah, it was two of the 9 foot garlands,
like 19,
and then like
around 19 or 20 feet. Anyway, it's going to be long.
It's going to be very long.
When you are working with a really long garland, it helps to kind of have an idea of what you want the whole thing to look like, and then work in segments. Otherwise, it can get really overwhelming fast.
Yes, it can. Very quickly. Okay, so we've got all of those in. They're so cute. I love that.
We got some of our smaller ornaments.
So now we're going to fill in with some of our smaller ones. I'm going to put, I want to bring in some of this color green, the lighter green. So I'm just going to add a couple of these. Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah.
Your lighter green? All right, I want to put one of them. I think I'll put one right here, kind of down towards the front just a little bit. I'll make sure to get my pine pieces up under it. This one, let's see, I think I'll put it right in here.
Let's see some of your comments. Hey Cheryl, the babies are, well, the baby, he's good.
He's
My other
good.
2 babies
Are
a little bit sick right now.
Yes, bless
I left
their
one,
little heart.
and she was not feeling well at all. She had thrown up right before I left, so.
Bless her little heart.
So it's been a day. She said, Mommy, don't go. Let Gigi do it by herself.
Tell her Gigi would choke if she had to do it by herself.
It won't be long and I'll be back. So
yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping.
And her daddy is with her, and he's good. He's good. So.
But we're hoping that the baby doesn't get it. And
I know. So y'all pray that the baby does not get it. That baby Bennett does not get it. But okay, I put it right here, okay, kind of up, like right in there. I think that's where it was.
Thank you, Cheryl, for asking.
Yes.
Other than that, everybody's doing great.
Yep. I'm still sitting here getting the glue off of my hands. And I'm going to put one of these red ones right in here, Amanda, beside, just kind of right in there. Yep, it's always bad when the babies are sick. And I don't care how big they get, they're still your babies.
Oh, yeah.
And I know when this baby gets sick, it drives this mama crazy. I can't stand it.
I think your babies are always your babies.
They're always your babies.
You always want to take care of them.
That's right. Okay. Now let's kind of let them see.
Okay.
So here's where we are.
You know what I was thinking about?
And you see it's just getting prettier and prettier.
I feel like we should have added some black ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
That would look pretty, I think.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it?
Over here.
I might.
Because we've got the black and white ribbon. I was just thinking about that.
Minute, but let me see. I might have some.
I feel like black would be pretty just because we have the black and white ribbon.
Yeah.
But we may not have any right here.
No, I might have to go through. I found one.
But we don't have to add them. It was just a thought.
Even just a couple would work. Oh, I found some. They're all in here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I say that now. This is actually for her door.
It's
so if you don't want black,
yeah.
I say it like it's for my door, but it's not.
But you know what I like. So here's some black ones. There's you two and me too.
I just feel like we're gonna black and white.
I think that'll be cute. I don't know why we didn't think of it before. But we're gonna add some. I think I want to add. Let's see. Where should we add one?
I think maybe like right here.
Like on that side. Yes, yeah. Definitely. Okay. That's a good spot. And these just came from Hobby Lobby. I love that they have the black ornaments because you can use them for so much. I mean, if you make wreaths, you know, for all seasons, they're great for Valentine's Day and Valentine's Day. What am I saying?
Can for Valentine's
Day, yes, I have
actually.
Used them. I have, but I was thinking Halloween and Valentine's Day came out.
But you can use them for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
like
Day.
A hot pink.
Yes, and black, and oh, that would be so pretty. Yep. So yes. So we always. That's why I knew somewhere I had them because we always stock up every Christmas.
I think maybe one right over here in front of this red one.
Yep. That's a good spot. Is that the last one or the next to the last?
Well, I put
you
it.
put it on
here,
the next to. I mean,
I
the
thought
last.
For some reason, I had another black one. I was going to put over here. But
well, I'm just going to put this one right here since you put it there. Yeah. I may later find another black one that we can put on the end. But, now look, let's see if we can lift it up a little. Now, doesn't that look pretty?
It pops in here. And see, we're going to add the black and white ribbon throughout, too.
Yes, so we are.
I think it's going to look good.
And now I've just got a bunch more glue all over my hands.
You're having a rough time with that glue
I'm telling you, because I'm getting crazy with it, I think.
Just getting wild with
I'm getting wild with the glue. She's usually the one that gets wild with it, but for some reason you're doing good. Yeah.
Well, I have this new glue pot here that, well, it's not really new because we've had it a really long time, but we just hadn't used it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to get it too dirty.
Okay.
If that's even possible.
Let's add some of these next. And these are from Hobby Lobby, and they've got like a bunch of the little curlies on them. So we're going to take them apart because we definitely don't need all of those on one. So I am just going to cut these in half.
I broke that one.
You broke it?
That's okay.
How many have you got?
Just 2.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
well, that's okay. Actually,
I'm trying to decide if I
think I can put it back together.
Yeah. I had some tape over here somewhere, but now with this garland, I can't find it.
I think I'm being a little heavy-handed today.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna put one of them right up here behind this green, kind of between the green poinsettia and the green ornament. And so I'm just taking a piece of the pine and twisting it around. You know, you can never have too much glitter.
Let's see, Angie, she said, the glue in my Sherbinder skillet turned brown. Do you think I could have had it on too hot?
Yeah, you probably did, but now you can still use it. Just add new glue to it, and when it gets good and hot, you know, just mix it all up. It'll be fine. You can still use it.
We've had that happen.
Yes, and it still works just fine. Okay. I think I'll put this one behind the red and white ball over here, kind of between the red and white and the green, right in there. And that's one thing that I meant to say earlier and forgot, but it's, if you're doing it just by yourself, you still want to try to make sure that you get both sides as close as you can. Now, you don't have to have the tape measure and do it perfectly, but you do want to get it as close as you can. But it helps to have somebody work with you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put the next one. I am going to cut this one.
We got a couple of comments
Right.
real quick. Carol said, I went shopping in New York State to find the shelves in Michael's, Joann's, Walmart are really bare in terms of Christmas wreath making choices.
They really are.
You know, honestly, we've been using a lot from Walmart this year because
Walmart tends to have it. Mm-hmm.
They have, for whatever reason, been able to get more in this year.
Yeah.
So but yes, it has been a little bit more challenging this year, but
we've worked through it, but yeah, but it is challenging. And I felt so sorry for the manager at Michael's because I was just curious, so I went up and asked. You know, I said, it looks like you're having trouble getting your Christmas stuff, and she said yes. She said every day they say it's on the truck, and then it's not on the truck, and she said it's just we don't know, and they had like 5 little things, and that was it. It was so sad. I hated that. Okay,
and Susie said, what about what temperature do you keep your Sherbinder on?
What I do, Susie, is I turn it up on high when I'm starting it. I turn it up on high, and once the glue starts to melt, I turn it almost to the low. It's probably between the medium and the low, but really towards the low side. And it keeps the right consistency. Otherwise, you'll see it start smoking and that kind of thing. So you do want to keep it as low as you can and still have it stick like it's supposed to.
And you kind of want it a little bit tacky. This is actually a little bit looser than I even really. I don't know if y'all can see that. That I even really like it.
This is
I like
right.
it more like that.
This is about right, just like that, because it's kind of tacky, but it holds really well when it's like this.
Yeah, mine's a little bit hotter than I even like. I don't really like it this loose.
Right.
If you've noticed, I've had to re-glue a couple times. When it's tackier, it sticks better.
It sticks better. It does, yeah.
So you don't want to get it too hot.
No, that's right. Okay, now I think I'm gonna put one of these up here, like right by the boat, or maybe down there. That's a good thing because we got those at the top. So I'm putting them. Where'd you put them? Between the black and the red.
Yeah,
that will work. Let's see. That's good. We will get that in there.
Andrea, this is actually going to be for a door. You could use it for a fireplace.
For sure. We talked about that, yes.
It's actually going to be about 19 to 20 feet long when we're done. We're just going to do 9 foot of it today, though. But if you were doing it for a fireplace, this would, you know, probably, it would depend on your mantle, but
yeah,
you know, this would be great for that.
I think let's put this one on the very end. How about that?
I think it's turning out.
It is.
Pretty.
And like Amanda said, there's so much you can do with these. I mean, you could use mesh if you wanted to use less of the ornaments, you know, and but still have it really full. You could fill it up with mesh first, and that way you don't have to put as much. I like a lot of ornaments. That's just what my preference is. So let's just hold it up one more time so they can see where we are at.
I'm glued. I'm glued
you're glued to the tablecloth. There we go.
Where we're at so far.
Yes, okay. I'm not sure that I'm going to use the berries, but I do want to use these. So these are cute, but I don't want that stem so long. I'm going to cut those because I don't want them sticking out too far. So I'm going to put one, just, let's do it back here, in between the green and the red ball, just to give it something right back there. And then I'm going to
I think I put mine in the wrong spot, but I don't think you'll notice, so that's okay.
Oh, I'll notice. Oh my gosh.
I don't think
you better
will.
Move it right now. No,
but
I won't
if
notice.
If it's that noticeable, I can
It's not going to be that noticeable. Okay, now this one I'm going to put right in here between the red and the green ball. You see this one? Not that one. On down. There, yeah, between the red and the green.
Okay.
Okay, and this one, ooh, I feel like I got glue in my hair and everywhere. And this one we are going to put on the end. And now it will be connected to the next part. So we will just go from there. So let's put our ribbons. So we've just cut some little ribbon tails. We've got some of the black and white that we used and some of the red and green, and these are so cute.
Now we did dovetail the ends of these, and to do that, that's very simple. You just fold it in half, and then you just take your scissors and cut up just like that, and then you'll get the nice little dovetail there on the end.
And now we're just gonna tack these in by using one of our stems and just wrapping it right around the middle of our tails. And if they're too long, we can cut them off. So we'll do that towards the end. So I'm going to do my black and white ones first. So I'm just going to fold them to find where the center is and then just kind of pinch it. And I'm going to put this one right in here, kind of behind the red ball. No, the red and white ball. There you go.
I have a hole over here behind this.
Well, we'll
green
put,
one.
yeah, I sort of do too. So we're going to put the red and green one behind there. And then,
which we can cut more of these if we need.
Yeah,
to.
if we need to, we can. And this one, I'm going to put right
what
down
about
at
here?
the, I'm going to put it.
Is that where you were going to
Yeah, that's where, are you like right?
Is that red ball? Is
Yeah,
that where
that's
you're at?
where I was putting it, yeah. Now, is that not something she reads my mind?
I know. I think after this long, yeah, I think
She kind of knows what I'm thinking. Okay. what?
I gotta fix this down here. I don't love how I've got that, so I might have to fix it.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to have to, mine are a little long. Okay, so now we're going to put our red and green ones by doing the same thing. And this ribbon is really pretty. The only problem that I've had with it, this was actually in the gift section at Hobby Lobby. And the only problem I've had is that it does separate if you work it too much. The green little part will come off. It's not as well made as, you know, their ribbon that you normally buy to work with. But I just thought it was perfect because it's the 1 inch and it just
7/8 of an inch, I think.
Yeah, I think it might be. And it's just, I just loved it. So I said, I'm going for it. So I am going to put this one, where are you putting it? Like right in there? That's where I was going to put it. And now I'm just going to tuck that in there. Like that. And this one I am going to put over here where Amanda said she had a hole. Do you have it behind it? That's what I was thinking. So it is going right in here.
I do think these are a little bit long though.
Yeah, I said I might have to cut them down. We'll see once I get it done. Okay, and this one I am going to, let's see, I got that one down, that one. I think I'm going to put this one in front of this red ball here.
Which one?
In front of this, the
right
red
here?
one. No, the red and white one. I
Okay.
keep saying the red one. I mean the red and white one. Oh, yeah, you
Okay,
put
I don't
your
have
red
a
and white
spot,
ball.
so-
Yeah, just put it there. It's okay. You put your red and white ball in a different spot than I did.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
okay.
That's the only thing.
No big deal. I promise when you get it up, nobody is going to say, uh-oh, somebody's got that ball in the wrong spot.
And when, of course,
They
when
will.
2 people are working on one
Yeah,
thing.
it's going to be like that, so don't worry about that.
But when you're doing it by yourself, well, even
You
so, you may
still
forget.
will. Yeah. You still will, so don't worry about that. Okay. So, I think that's good. And there we go.
And I actually really like the black in there too.
I do too.
I feel like I need another ball right here.
What color?
I may just add a red one.
Yeah.
Are we going to add
Where
these
you-
or no?
Well, we can. I don't know. What do you think?
Up to you. Yours. Going on your door.
We do, because this all came in a package from Walmart, and so they've got some cute little egg looking.
Well, I think they're supposed to be lights. Is what I think they're supposed to be.
Duh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Eggs.
Duh. I'm thinking
At Christmas, eggs.
I was thinking, why are they making eggs? Oh my goodness.
I think they're, well,
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
well,
maybe.
they're
Who knows?
lights. Okay, sorry, they're lights. Let's see. Where do we want to put our lights?
I probably should have left the thing on this one, huh?
Yeah, because we'll probably
But I
need
don't
to,
know how,
but we're going to have to glue them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't know how.
So what I would do
I mean, it's up to
is,
you. If you like them,
I think they're kind of cute. I
I
think
got
I want to
something
put
flying around
one.
me here. Sorry, guys.
Uh-oh. Maybe that's what got my
It's a
hair a minute
mosquito.
ago. Is it a mosquito?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It got a tad bit warmer today. Now, if
It is
you're
a mosquito.
going to use your hanger, just make sure to glue it on. So I just put a little bit of glue. I take it off, put a little bit of glue there, and then just put it back. That way you know it's not going anywhere. So now I'm just going to use a little piece of my wire, and I'm going to put this one right down here. You may have to put it in a different spot because your red and white ball is in a different spot, but I'm putting it right down here below the black, you know, kind of coming down from the black ball. except I lost my wire. Where'd it go? There it is. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of cute.
Where did you have yours?
Yeah, right here. See where I've got the black and the red, and I kind of put it kind of hanging down. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's good.
It's okay.
It is close enough. So I'm going to get another piece of wire, but I need to make sure to put some glue on this one because this one is very loose. And I do not want to have a wind come up and all of my ornaments start flying off.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
No, that'd be good.
No, it would be awful. So, okay, so I've got that green one there. I think I'm going to put the red one kind of tucked up beside and under the poinsettia.
Yeah, I need something right there.
I think it'll look cute right in there. There we go. Okay, now let's hold it up so they can see. I think I need to tuck that one in a little bit more, but there we go.
I think I've got mine kind of facing a little bit up. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, we can fix them. Because I need this one to go up more. So,
of course, when you hang it too, it's going to look a little bit different. If it were on a mantle, it would look, like this.
It would.
Of course, it's going to be hanging over a door.
Definitely. Okay. There we go. I see that mosquito now.
He's flying around.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, the exterminator actually came today.
Maybe he stirred them up.
Maybe he stirred them up. That's right.
Stir them up.
Yep. Okay. So there we go.
I think I like it.
But you see, you just keep adding until you decide to stop. And it's to me, it's always better to do anything that you've got that's large. You want to kind of do that first. So, because that's going to be what anchors your whole garland. So you want to make sure that you've got your big pieces on first, and then just kind of fill in anywhere that you want to with all kinds of different elements. And there we go. Now I've got that one hidden up under the... I'm going to have to work on that because he is hiding.
So there you go. I like it.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be pretty.
I think it's going to
be
pretty.
So we still, of
too.
course, have a good bit more we're going to have to finish.
Yep.
But,
yes, but we'll try to get a picture maybe of the whole thing so you all can
hopefully
see
you'll
it.
have to wait until the door.
I got to wait till
fully installed.
Fully installed. Yeah. So I've got plenty of time to get it finished.
So it may be the day before Christmas.
It may be, but y'all be looking because we'll put a picture.
Yeah.
As soon as we get it
done. We're gonna get this thing hung up.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut this wire that's back here, and y'all go try it. If you have never made a garland, get you one of these from Hobby Lobby. You may
these came from.
from
Walmart.
Walmart. You may even can order. I don't know. Whoops, that's trying to touch the glue. We're getting that in the glue. You may can order online if you don't have something close by, but get one and try it because the flocked one makes it so much easier. It really does.
And Pat asked, how do you attach it?
How do I attach it? Unfortunately, my husband's not happy about this. You can use command hooks.
It is pretty heavy though.
But it's pretty heavy, so we'll probably put little finishing nails around and wire it to that around the door. Yeah, but you could try the command hooks, and I'm sure that we will try that first because he's not going to want to put nails in our brand new door. But there you go.
But we'll
probably will. Yeah.
I know how you work. You'll probably end up with
probably will have some nails. but you won't see them.
No.
You know, you won't see them. We'll make sure they're good and hidden.
Because the door decorations are
That's
just as important as the door,
It
right?
is. That is very important.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for hanging out with us today for Flower Friday.
Yeah, and I hope y'all have enjoyed this. This is fun.
I hope that you guys have enjoyed this and that you'll give it a try if this is something you're interested in. Let's see. Susan said Amazon has over-the-door garland hangers.
There you go.
There you go. Amazon.
There you go. I'm going to have to go look at that. That might make him happy.
Yeah, you could put zip ties on a nail.
Yes, you could.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
We'd probably either do that or the wire, one or the other for sure.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching us on Facebook, please be sure to follow our Facebook page. We're live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live. And if you're watching us on YouTube, if you will, please click the subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified when we release new videos.
That's right. And make sure to go to our website at www.gracemonroehome.com. www.gracemonroehome.com, and we've got, click on the blog. We have got tons of tutorials from making wreaths and swags to recipes. So go try it out. Go check.
And we do have other garlands and swags on the blog too.
Yes, we do.
That you guys.
We've got one that I love. It's it's actually a Valentine's one, but you can use it all winter long, and I love that one.
Well, thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.